Alright, just a little update. So, it is currently raining. Shocker. I have no idea why it's raining so much. It seems like it's rained more this year than it has ever. And I'm exaggerating, but it's just raining a lot. But I'm headed to get some lunch for my grandma, and then we're gonna wait for this rain to die off, and then we're gonna go cut, because like it's not getting everything so wet to where I can't run the mower. So, but if it keeps going, we might just have to call everything off till tomorrow. We'll just see. So I'll keep y'all posted. I'm headed to get loaded up with all my lawn mowing stuff, and then we're gonna try and get done what we can today. So it's supposed to rain again at about 4 o'clock, and it's 1:30 now. So we'll see how it goes. So fingers crossed we don't get wet, but if we do, it happens. And we should have enough time to get 3 yards done. But if not, we can just push them into later in the week. All right, I'm gonna load up the trailer in just a second, but I wanna go ahead and show y'all something. So this right here is the old COVID boat. I bought it during the pandemic and started restoring it, but luckily got my job back, so I stopped restoring it. But I want to go ahead and start working on this again. And then right here, this was my very first truck, so I've kept it around because I really want to restore it, and I've definitely let it get into some rough shape, so it's going to look good once I get it all taken care of. So these are going to be the next 2 projects. So I'm going to start with the boat first, and then we'll move into the truck once we're finished with the boat. I'm going to take it one project at a time, but I just wanted to give y'all an update on what's going to be coming. So I'll also restore the trailer because it's started to fall apart too. So should be fun. And along with the lawn mowing, I'll definitely have plenty of things to record, so should be fun. Sorry, there's a bug on my hand. So I'll get back with y'all whenever we get to the first customers. So see y'all later. Actually, I'm gonna throw a time lapse on of loading everything up, but then we'll hit the road. I just about got in such a rush that I left the camera on the back of the truck. Whoops. I wouldn't be surprised if I actually do that eventually though, because I'm very forgetful. But anyways, we're loaded up and on to Nashville. I'll see y'all when we get there. We're gonna have to make a little detour because I did not see the gas gauge. And probably it would be best to go ahead and fill up the mowers too. So I'll do that, and then we'll head to Nashville. All right, so please don't take this as a complaint, but I tell you what, it's gonna feel good again to finally be able to fill up my tank all the way. I'm probably only gonna go to $30 today, but it's just one of those things that I always did every time that I filled up my truck, and it's one of those things that I never really thought of. So, and not being able to do it every single time is kind of challenging to get out of that mindset. So it's just what I meant by it. I'm never going to be ungrateful for doing this. This has been an amazing experience, and I really hope it all works out. So we'll see how far it goes. I do got to learn to quit yapping though. That video just cost me $6. So all right, now time to fill up the motor. So we made it to the customers in Nashville. So about to unload and get to cutting. Got some eerie looking clouds up there, so not liking the look of those, but we'll try and get done as fast as possible. Before I get cutting, I got a little bit of junk removal too, so I'm gonna take care of that, and then we'll get started. All right, so that's all loaded up. Gonna get some water and then get to cutting. All right, so that's taken care of. So 2 things to note. 1, I gotta remember to record every time. 2, I had to push mow both sides, like both uphill sides of this yard, because this is the customer that I got stuck in last week or 2 weeks ago. So I just got to be extra cautious now, because the last time whenever I did get stuck, it cost me my whole day, and she was my first customer for the day. And it's nothing on her, it was completely my fault. I should have just push mowed it to begin with. So, and another reason is because you couldn't see it from the time lapse in the backyard, but the push mower was spinning. So if my little 30-pound push mower is spinning its wheels in the wet grass back there, I can assure you the big zero turn is going to spin its wheels, and whenever those wheels get packed full of mud, you're toast. So it's better off to just not chance it. So off to the next yard. Hopefully it don't get rained out. See how it goes. All right, this is also another crazy idea of mine, but over there across the street, it's an old abandoned mini golf course, and I know it might sound crazy, but I would love to own that place one day, because like I used to play there as a kid, and it would just be awesome to see it come full circle like that. So that's another goal in life. So just wanted to throw that in there. But I'll get back with y'all whenever we get to the next yard. So I made it to the second customer. I am not gonna have time to record because I've probably got about 30 minutes till it rains, and this yard's probably gonna take about 45. So we're gonna keep our fingers crossed it don't get wet, but we're gonna try our best. So I'll keep you posted. Okay, so it may or may not have started to rain. I got a little wet. I am absolutely soaked. So I'm gonna wait for this to either die down or pass, or I don't know. I'm done for the day, that's for sure. Whew! It's the most rain I've ever experienced, like in person. So anyways, that's gonna call it for today. So I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Man, it's pretty bad. Before I started recording this, that hail was coming down like nobody's business. All right, I'm gonna call it a day from here. Y'all stay safe tonight.